Hey everyone, it's Mike, Rocky Ridge Kennel and Loft. What I have here is the other half of my racing team that's on the dark system. I usually put them back in the loft, but I decided to let them stretch their wings a little bit. They don't have the first 3 flights, and some of them are missing other feathers as well. They're out here messing around a little bit, and it's kind of a rainy day, but these guys really deserve to stretch their wings a little bit. That guy can still fly. Yeah, so here they are. Some of them have started the full body molt, where they lose the head feathers and everything, and some of the others I'm not sure they're going to do that at all, but we'll see. There we go. Got one cautious bird over there, a little black eagle. And he's losing the feathers on the face now. Yeah, you can see they're not terribly hungry, but I don't want them to be hungry at this point when they're molting and everything. The other half of these birds has been out flying for, let's check here, 1 hour and 29 minutes right now. And oh, there they are. They just came back. So they'll probably fly a little bit longer, and then I have their food waiting. Well, we'll let these guys have some fun and check out the other half. These are the younger ones. So all the older ones are the ones I clipped the wings on. All these young birds here. I took a pair out of here, a pair of bald head rollers, and put them in the breeding rack. And I think I'm going to do the same thing with that pair right there. They seem to be all mated up. And that one is going to be shipped out to Chris in Vermont. And that's its nest mate right there, that grizzle. But yeah, I got some real nice birds in here, and I find myself standing here watching them once in a while, probably for too long. That one just came out of the nest. Came out of the nest about 4 or 5 days ago, but I just put it out here yesterday. There's a beauty right there. And one of those Rocky Ridge whites came out here yesterday also. I think it's probably that one right there on the left, because the wings are shorter. That's one of my favorites right there, that mealy. But none of these I'm flying. At the moment, I'm building another loft that I'll probably transfer some of the birds that I want to let fly into that loft. And these rollers right here behind me have already flown this morning. They're molting pretty heavily, and they're not flying for very long these days, but they'll get back to it, I imagine. Let's see how the racers are doing, and then we'll go check out the breeding racks. Yeah, they're getting a little bit closer now. Over here we have this pair of red birds, came from Jack Burak, and they have 2 beautiful babies. I'm not sure, but I think one of them is not going to be red, and the other one definitely is. But we'll see how they turn out. A couple more days we'll be able to tell. But let's see if I can zoom in. That one doesn't look like it's going to be red to me, but because the other one has red tips on the feathers, that one doesn't. And then these two rollers, the ones I was saying I just put out here yesterday, and they bonded instantly. So they were ready to be mated up, I guess you'd say. And then these two these are going to have eggs hatch in about 5 days. They produce beautiful, beautiful grizzle babies, and I did get one blue bar, but it had some black in its tail and stuff, so I'm just going to put it on the flying team, and I'm not going to breed that one. And here's another couple of young racing pigeons. Mama's kind of covering them up here. There we go. And these are actually old enough to come out, but I'm not going to breed these anymore, so I'm just going to give them a couple more days, and then I'll put them in that other loft with all the young birds. I basically got one of each of those on the last round. They're not quite ready yet. Let's take a look in the stock loft. It's been so damp and humid that I put all the birds on the 3-in-1. So these are all the cock birds on this side. It's a nice muleman right there doing his dance. Just above him is another muleman. And some nice rollers. I'm gonna be selling a lot of these rollers that are not bald heads. I have some really, really nice pairs, some good performance rollers. I know that one's a great flyer. I'm getting about one egg a day on this side, unfortunately, but it's just what happens. I do have some young males in here. I can see that now. When I put them in here, they were really young, so they're easy to pick out as they get older. Hide right there with the white flights is the mother of that grizzle. That one right there. Check on the racers out there. Yesterday they flew for 2 hours and 25 minutes, so they'll probably do. That's been, hey Aura, you want an egg? Atta girl. These guys look like they're enjoying. It's only been 2 hours, so, and it's nice and cool out. If they do one more low circle like that, I will call them in. not overly hungry, so usually the scanning goes much better and they're not all rushing in. That guy's always the last one because he's got other things on his mind, as you can see. Let's see how many scanned in. So we got 20 out of 21 today. So one of them didn't scan in. I think maybe since the other birds are in the dog kennel, I may take that wall out right there so that these guys will have a little bit more room during the day. Yeah, I'll probably leave that last board in. Doesn't need to be taken out, but they'll give them a little bit more room to stretch their wings. And also, that's a bigger flight pen out there. That's a 3-footer, and that one's only a 2-footer over there. So I'm not going to give them all of their feed today. They don't look very hungry. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please subscribe to the channel and give you some more updates coming soon. Also, I have a nice video coming out of a loft that I am building. It's the construction of it from start to finish, and it's kind of like a maintenance-free loft. And so stay tuned for that video. Thanks, everyone.